come and practice. If they do not practice here, when they are sitting amongst their own peer group, they will not be able to do it when they go for a professional interview where people sitting across the table are neither your friends nor your peers. They are simply hired to evaluate you and to serve the industry's end, not your end. So this is where they have to come and practice skills. Now, if we remember, if we go back to the times when we were small, I remember when I was small, and I was small means when I was say about 3, 4, 5 years old, we learned language by hearing stories. Our mothers, grandmothers, aunties, sisters, and you may name n number of people, night after night they told us stories. Stories of witches, flying saucers, stories of dwarfs, stories of flying horses. It transported us to a magical world, isn't it? It has happened with all of us. And that's where we learned words. Our vocabulary, whatever words we started using, we learned there. What was a fairy? We never knew. What was a flying chariot? We never knew. Or when we heard twinkle, twinkle, little star, we didn't know what a star was. Our language skills were nurtured and taught to us through these stories and nursery rhymes or the small songs that we heard. And this continued for nights after night. And then we started asking questions. To learn anything, we have to ask questions. That's the first thing which helps us gain knowledge, isn't it? And that was the first lab. Similarly, over the years, since the time TV came into our world, we stopped speaking. We have stopped speaking. If you ask in a class of 70 people, there are hardly 7 people who would come up here and say a few things. That is why we require a lab. What was natural to us has been lost. It has to be taught. It should have come to us naturally. It's a faculty with which we have been born. Unfortunately, that's lost. And that's exactly what we are going to do here in the lab. How many of you have heard Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
All of us.
Sure?
All of us.
Okay, let me see if you've seen this. Let us see.